Karine, and today I'm going to share with you what I learned from Ivan blog post, and we're going to learn the basics of recognizing faces using Python, OpenCV, OpenAI, Clip, and pgvector. So initially, the ideal dataset to calculate embedding would contain only one picture of a person at a particular time with minimum background, but it's not true for the event picture, which have multiple people and with various background. Therefore, we will learn the basics of how to recognize faces within a photo by using ML script. And we will use the Google Colab, and from here you're going to first of all, we are going to have our original picture that we want to extract the faces from. We will detect the face or retrieve the faces from the picture, calculating the embeddings from the face. From the faces, store the embeddings in PostgreSQL, and then get another picture from Slack or any internet source, and then calculate the embeddings, and then use the pgvector function to retrieve the closest face that is found in the original picture. Okay, so we are going to install OpenCV Python, which is a Python package with the computer tools that are necessary for facial recognition. And so for the face recognition, we're going to use the predetermined model that is provided by the Ivan, and the algorithm is already written here. So we will go ahead and use the provided algorithm and download it. So it's the Cascade frontlace defaults.xml file. So we will download this file, and then I'm going to drag this file to my Google Colab. I'm gonna copy path and paste it to this alg. So this algorithm has necessary tools which will help us recognize the faces from the image that we want to use. So we're going to load the image, and I'm going to use the Always Sunny in Philadelphia image. Drag it to my Colab, and then copy path and add it to the file name. And then here is where the faces are going to be detected. It's going to be in gray or black and white, and then this mean neighbors will detect how many faces should be detected once one face is detected. So we are going to use 5, and this is the minimum size of the faces stored in pixels. So for each face in this for loop, it says that for each face that is detected, it should be stored as a JPG file in the stored faces folder. So we have to make the stored face folder. So we go ahead and run, and it's already. And if we go to the stored faces and double click each file in JPG, we'll see all the faces that are already detected in our original picture. Okay, so the next step is we are going to embed, we're going to do embedding calculation. So we're going to import libraries required for embedding, which are already installed here. And then we're going to connect our database and replace the service URI. And we can get this, and we can do this by creating the Ivan profile. So I already created one. So we just go ahead and create a project. I'm gonna name it, we're gonna name it Sunny Faces Create. And then PostgreSQL, I'm gonna use the free plan. And then I want to secure my connection. I can skip all these steps and finish setting up. So here it's gonna take about 5 minutes to rebuild the connection, and meanwhile we can check the connection on our terminal. So I'm gonna go ahead and open my terminal window and paste the code, but for now it does not translate because the connection is still rebuilding. So we're gonna wait for a few minutes until the words turn into green. Okay, now our connection is already running, so we will go ahead and try to connect it to our terminal window. So again, paste it. So for this to run, you need to have Postgres PSQL, PostgreSQL in your local machine, and I installed mine using Homebrew. Okay, so from here we have to create an extension vector, and we will do that through the codes that are provided in the blog post down here. So we are going to create extension, click enter, and then we're going to create a table named picture with 2 columns, picture text as a primary key and embedding vector. So from there we have to connect the service URI from our Google Colab. So we're connecting to the database now that we just created, and it's already running. We are going to copy the URI, the service URI, and paste it so we can connect it. And then I'm going to run this code. And here it's going to create embeddings of each JPG file that is created inside the stored faces. Okay, after that, the next step is to now load the face image that we want to compare with the original picture, and I'm gonna use Charlie. So I'm gonna drag it to the Colab and do the same copy path and replace it to the name file's name. I'm gonna run this code. Okay, now here we'll find the similarity of the image. So for every loop, it iterates over all the faces detected and find the one that is similar to the one that we just uploaded. So if you run, we'll see we uploaded the Charlie picture, and then it brings out the same exactly picture. So this helps us to know where, the faces that are inside the picture, and for instance we can use this kind of technology while we're walking and we want to get the logins of the walkers using their cameras, so we can recognize their faces once we have their original faces. So that could be one of the uses. So that is all for this video. Thank you.